the earliest apple trees on the planet appeared on the territory of Kazakhstan. Nowadays, this theory has a lot of evidence from scientists from all over the world. In the meantime, German film director Antje Majewski decided to make the film about the wild Sievers apples from Kazakhstan. She has traveled to almost every continent to implement her vision. Most of the film was shot in the mountainous area of Almaty. Researchers believe that the Garden of Eden of Adam and Eve was located there.
My film is about apples, where they come from, which is your country, Kazakhstan. I'm trying to find out about the genetic source of our cultured apples that we eat today, and found it in the mountains with the wild Sievers apple forests that still grow in Kazakhstan. I'm following the development of the apple into a fruit, into a cultured fruit that is today to be found all over the world.
The author of the film not only tells the story of the origin of the foremother of all apple trees and its domestication, but also tries to explore the problems caused today by mass industrial production. For millions of years, apple trees have thrived in the mountains, but today, because of breeding work, the amazing and ancient plant, whose fruits, as researchers joke, were eaten by dinosaurs, is in danger of disappearing forever. If, during the expedition of Nikolai Vavilov, we had about 50,000 hectares of apple forests, to date we have no more than 10% of that, probably 5,000 hectares. It's a big problem that we have to address. It's not only a problem of our institute, it's a global problem.
Проблема не только нашего института или Казахстана, это, наверное, глобальная проблема.
To date, there are 12 reserves of the wild Sievers apple trees in Kazakhstan. After visiting the apple orchards, the German film director notes that it is a completely unique tree. Each of them is special and differs both in appearance and in taste, and it has a distinctive flavor.
I would say I filmed really a lot, and the editing process took me more than 1 year to be able to say what is more important, what not, and I kept most of the material from Kazakhstan, because for me this was really at the core of my film, the parts that also personally touched me the most, I would say, because this journey to Kazakhstan had for me something miraculous. If you find out about the origin of a fruit that you have eaten your whole life and you didn't know where it was coming from, it's almost like going to the source of a river. Yeah, and to find out where it started, and then it becomes a very big river later, and finally it becomes the sea. So this is, I think, the case with the Sievers apple, and then our apples globally.
The premiere of Majewski's film, The Freedom of Apples, took place in Almaty. The screening of the documentary, The Father of Apples, Aymak Jangaliev, was also held there. It's about a legendary Kazakh scientist who devoted his life to studying the mother of all apples on Earth.